Let's give them a hand praise. Amen. Honor your parents. Amen. I love that story. I always knew that story. I love that story. But we can take it a step further. I'm just going to encourage you just for about, Bishop said 5 minutes, about 2 minutes. I'm going to encourage you. You know, some of us parents are not here today. You know, they're gone on, and you know, we wish, well, my mom is still here, but I know you wish you still could have that moment with your parents. That's right. But you know what? When we glorify God, we bring Him honor. Amen. If your parents aren't here, you still can honor your parent, Jesus. Amen. Your parent, Jesus. And I had lots of notes, and you know, we pretty much were on the same page for today. But I'm just going to let you know that when we honor means it originates in our heart. And it refers to the value we personally place on something or someone. For instance, like a collector. If a collector had something that he felt like was of value, he may hang it up in a special place, or he may, you know, show it off to different people. You know, what others overlook may be highly valued by someone else, therefore honored. Right. In other words, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Amen. Have you heard that before? Yes. Okay. We honor people to the degree that we consider their position, not what they do. Amen. You know, like he said, Deuteronomy 5:16 says to honor your fathers and your mothers. And Leviticus 19:32 tells us we need to honor the elderly. I tell you, just a little step further from what he said, if my mom caught me not honoring the elderly, that's another beat down. Today, kids are so disrespectful when it comes to elders. You wouldn't think the elderly was even in the presence of the kids with the way they talk. That's right. No, we were taught to respect our elders. When it comes to the elderly, as far as age, our elders in the ministry, there are adult people that are disrespecting the elders in the ministry. That's right. God tells us to honor them. Also, 1 Peter 2:17 says, honor those who have rule over you. I have never in my life seen so many disrespectful adults. Honor. When we glorify God, we bring Him honor. So when you're at work, or you are at home, or you're at church, or wherever you are, God tells us we are to honor those who have rule over us. He's your boss. He's not your source. That's right. He's your boss. He's not your source. Amen? Amen. When we honor God, we are demonstrating the high regard we have for Him. We are His glory, and we are to bring His glory back to Him. That's when we come in and do our praise and our worship. We're bringing His glory back to Him. Amen. We're letting you know, Lord, I honor you and I thank you for everything that you've done for me. I feel like that. I love that song. I feel like going on. Amen. No matter what comes from my left side or my right side, yes, I'm going to keep my eyes focused on Jesus. Hallelujah. So I tell you today to focus on Jesus. Honor Him in all that you do. Regardless of what you're going through, honor Christ. Honor Him, and God loves that. Amen. It's not enough to merely honor Him outwardly. God desires honor that comes from our heart. True honor. When you love something so much, when you love someone so much, the love that you, for instance, the wife has for her husband, a woman has for her children, or when you just love someone or someone, you honor that person. You respect that person. You wouldn't do anything to hurt them or harm them. You honor them. Amen? Amen. Isaiah 29:13, the Lord says, these people come near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. A lot of people say they love God, but their actions don't show that they love God. Their words, you don't hear the words that they love God. That's right. You got to walk the walk, talk talk the talk. And if you tell God, I'll go where you want me to go, I'll do what you want me to do, you best believe He's going to send you where He wants you to go. He's going to tell you to do exactly what He wants you to do. And by doing what God said to do, you're showing Him honor. You're showing Him honor. You know, I love my husband so much, and he makes me laugh. And I had a real problem with one of those scriptures that talks about the wife being submissive unto the husband. Apostle, I had a problem with that. You know, but I married him anyway, knowing that was in there. But my husband would always tell me, honey, when I go out or when I'm away from Him, I'm not only representing God, but I'm representing our family, and that's Him. God, He's the head of my house.
That's right. Amen.
So I have to honor Him. I have to honor Him. God's not through with me yet, Apostle. I'm learning, but I honor Him and I love Him. And you know, I find myself now, okay, I'm loud, Jesus. I found myself fixing dinner, serving, whatever He needs. I found myself doing that.
Amen.
I prayed for God, you know, this message, I thank God because I have prayed, Lord, teach me how to be a good wife.
That's right.
Teach me how to be a good servant. Teach me how to be a good employee. Teach me how to be a good mother. But in order to do that, He had to teach me honor. So I honor them. And I found myself not doing it as a chore. I do it from my heart.
Amen.
Because I love Him and I love God the most. And I love you. I know I told you several times I love you. And if there's anything that the Tauanuu can do, ask us. We may not have it at that time, but God will provide because He's a provider. Amen? Saints, when we delight in the Lord, seek Him in everything that we do. Make good choices that reflect the place He has in our hearts. We bring the greatest honor to God.
Amen.
So if I see that you're doing things that are not so good, all right, I know you're not doing that from your heart. But if you do things from your heart, you're doing God the greatest honor. Honor your mothers and fathers, children, but most of all, honor your Jesus. Amen? So I encourage you today, honor your Jesus. Let's stand.